Hi, everybody. Welcome to Mike's Garage. Listen, I got a couple comments from Bob Faircloth and Pat Mann about drones. Okay. Now, back a while back, I interviewed a young guy, current military guy, just get out of the military. He was part of a drone team. Now, I say drone team because in the interview he goes over what it is actually. You're in a cubicle. He's the pilot, and you're the spotter, the observer. Okay. Now it's set up like an airplane. You got two different seats. You're sitting next to the pilot. He's got the controls over there, and he flies the drone to get over the target. Now you, as the observer, have been trained how to spot different things, and you can go from standard to infrared to zoom in to zoom out to try and pick out the targets that you want from what different angle. When you pick out a target, you can save the coordinates where this target is located, and they would either send an ordnance in to take the target out. The later drones came as predator drones. I remembered at this time they came in as predator drones, and he said there was like a 4 to 5 minute delay in what command you gave to the drone because you're on the other side of the world now. These guys were stationed in the United States, and the drone was flying in Afghanistan. Think about that. So they're observing things over there. Really, they're looking for stationary targets or camps where people were staying at night. You could see the warm bodies gathered in one spot at night, trying to hide out from the enemy or from us. So you could see that. Now, 3 or 4 minutes later, you get the information. You give the information to the local people over there in Afghanistan. Here's the coordinates. There's 40 guys in this one spot in this valley, and so they could take a helicopter or send a couple RPGs in to take them out. So that's what he did. And he says you used to fly 8, 10 hours shifts. You could take a break. You could actually get up and go to the bathroom, put the drone on automatic pilot, because the drones would fly for 8 hours, 10 hours. They flew so high, and if it was bad weather or something like that, you could see through the bad weather with the infrared and the other devices that you had there to look through it. He really wouldn't share a whole lot about what they could actually do or what they could actually see. It's just that you learned how to identify the target, get the coordinates, give the coordinates and the facts about what you saw on the ground, and then somebody else would make the decision to take the target out. Or if you're armed, you're a predator drone, they would give you the okay to go ahead and take the target out. But everything had to be approved. You weren't just out there willy-nilly trying to find things to blow up and doing it on your own. You had to give a report about what you saw, what you think it is. It had to be verified and it had to be okayed from up top before you were allowed to take the target out. So the drones were big years and years ago. The smaller drones, like I said, the one that I was really impressed with here recently is what they call the switchblade drone. There's a couple other ones that are made the same way, 20-pound, 50-pound drone. The interesting thing is they pop out of a tube like a mortar, and they have an electric motor that drives a propeller. So you don't have a smoke trail or you don't have a big explosion when this missile has to come out. So the enemy can see the trail, the smoke trail, and follow it back to where you are to mount a counteroffensive against you. So this thing pops out, the electric motor kicks in for the propeller, and the wings pop out silently. Now this thing is quiet. It's an electric motor, propeller. It flies about 30, 40 miles an hour. It can go pretty high, and when it sees the target, because you have regular vision on that, you have infrared, and you can see everything. Somebody's hiding in there, and like I say, you can go up and come straight down on top of a tank, or if you know they're hiding in a building, or they're hiding in a cave, or they're hiding under an overhang or something like that, you can drop down, you can fly it right in the front door. So a couple of those drones are just deadly. So I hope that answers your questions there. I don't mean to keep going on and on about drones, but that and the anti-armor equipment that they're using over there is just, it's just amazing what they have and what they can do. So I hope that's helpful. I love talking about it. If you have any questions, or if you know something more than I know here, which is probably pretty easy, give me a comment. Let's talk about it. I'd love to hear from you guys about what you know about what's going on over there, and what kind of weapons they really have that we really haven't seen yet. Okay? Thanks for watching Mike's Garage. See you next time, everybody.